Morning Blossom. I thought we'd do a little bit of maths today. So first of all, I'm going to have a go at you recognising numbers, because you know one of your targets is to recognise numbers up to 100 and beyond, but let's work with it within 100 first, okay? So when I'm doing this, you can be saying this at home. Are you ready? Hope you're doing this. Fantastic. Let's try some more. Well done. Well done. Fantastic. So our learning today is all about part, whole. Now we know we've got like a whole number, okay? So I could say my whole is 10. And I could say that one part of it is 6. And the other part is 4. So two parts all together make a whole. So 4 and 6 makes our whole of 10, okay? So let's have a look. Mrs. Shaw's put some on our board for us today. So we know here, this is a representation that we've been learning in class. So this is our whole, and these are our two parts, okay? Now, if we know that the whole is 11, so you've got 11 all together, so we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, we know that one part of it is 7, but we don't know at the moment what the other part is. So the easiest way to do that, you can either count on in your head and think, oh, I've got 7, and count on, which would be a really, really good strategy. Or you could, just like Mrs. Shaw's done, you could draw as well. So we've got 11 is our whole, one part is 7, so we already know we've got 7. So cross them out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 would be our other part, because we know that two parts together make a whole. So 7 plus 4 add 4 makes our whole of 11. If you wanted to do the count on strategy, you could have gone 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, because 7 and 4 make 11, okay? So let's have a look at our next one. Again, we know the whole, okay, but we don't know one of our parts. So let's remember what we've just done here. We've said that two parts together make a whole, okay? So we would have to think that 5 plus something makes 20. So you can count on, you could go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, that's given us 10 already, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10 plus 5 would give us 15. Let's just check that that's right. 15 plus 5, does it make 20? So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It does, okay. So we know 15 plus 5 makes 20. And the good thing about this is we already know that we can swap these number sentences around, because 5 plus 15 makes 20. The good thing about our part whole, if you remember from class, is that it's a bit like those number families we talked about. 15 plus 5 makes 20. 5 plus 15 makes 20. Now here's the clever bits when we learn the inverse of addition. 20 take away 15 makes 5. And then 20 take away 5 makes 15. So if we were to quickly write that as a number sentence, so we would say 15 plus 5 makes 20. And we know we've just swapped round our numbers. So 5 plus 15 makes 20. okay? And then we know the inverse of addition is subtraction. So we start with our really big number. So 20 take away 15 equals 5. And then 20 take away 5 gives you 15. So that is our number family for our part whole. So remember, whole is the whole number. So let's have a look at this. So this is still part whole, but it's just a different way around, okay? So now on here, oh dear, it's a bit different, this one, Blossom. We've got the two parts, but we don't have the whole. So if you remember from looking at these examples, that two parts together, so adding, would make a whole. So let's have a go at that. So let's put 9 in our head, up here, and we need to add 4, so we need to count on. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. And we know 4 plus 9 makes 13. 9 plus 4 makes 13. And maybe you could pause the video there and you could have a go at writing your number sentences from this part whole and take a picture and send them in to me. That would be fantastic. So let's have a look at another representation that we've seen in class, okay? This is a bit like a bar model, okay? So let's think about how many parts we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 is our whole, just here. And let's think about how many parts are shaded. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. And then 1, 2, 6 and 4, that's one of our bonds. 6 and 4 makes 10. So if you ever see it like that, you can convert it to this that you know as well, okay? Another thing is, could you write maybe the number families for this, for our number bond as well, and take a picture and send that in and show me how well you're doing with that. Now here, if you were to have a number sentence and you thought, gosh, I really don't know how to solve that, you could draw yourself a part whole diagram to help you. Okay, so if you look at this and think, gosh, missing numbers, I've really no idea what to do. So let's have a look at this. So in this, we know 5 add something makes equals to, the same as 13. So 13 is our whole, and it's given us one part. So it's saying that 5 add, that's our missing number, something makes 13. So just like we've done over here, you can draw the dots if you want to do, or you can be super smart and put the number in your head. So you want to do 5 and you want to make it up to 13. So 5 in your head, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 8. So I'm going to put 8 in here. 8. So our missing number would be 8. Let's see, does that make sense? 5 plus 8 makes 13. What else do we know from that? Can you tell an adult? What else do you know about this then? Maybe pause the video and have a think. Can you think of what else you know about this? Could you maybe draw the number families for this as well? Okay. 8 plus 5 equals 13. And we know the clever thing about adding and taking away is that 13 take away 8 would give you 5. And then 13 take away 5 would give you 8. So that's the relationship with our numbers. Let's have a look at this one now, because I know that in class this is one we find really, really tricky. So this is our missing number. It says something. So I'm going to put a question mark now because we don't know what that is. Something take away 5 equals 17. Now, looking at this, is this number going to be bigger than 17 or smaller? Maybe pause the video and ask an adult and have a think about that. Because it's saying that something you take 5 away from it, it would give you 17. Okay, so if we think about our part, whole, what do we know? Do we know the whole number? Something, take away something. We don't know it. So we are missing our whole. We only know the 2 parts. We know that something, take away something, gives us 17. So if you then draw your part, whole diagram, so you know that 17 and 5 are here, because we don't know what this is. So let's think. So what do you remember about what you have to do with these 2 numbers, the 2 parts? That's right, you need to add them. So 17 plus 5 equals our missing number. So let's put our big number in our head, our 17, and add 5. 17, count on 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22. Cross that out. Let's just double check. So 22 take away 5 equals 17. So let's just check that we are right now. So we're going to put 22 in our head, and we're going to take away 5. So 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, which is our missing number there. Okay, because we know that the inverse, adding and subtracting. Absolutely fantastic. Now, the reason why I'm saying to count on and not use lots of apparatus is teaching you different strategies, because when you move into year 2, you can have a little bit of apparatus, but then moving on, you need to be able to draw images to help you. So if it helps you to draw the dots and cross them out, do that. If it helps you to draw your part, whole diagram, do that. Or just like I've been doing, count on or back from the big number and count on or back. Now I'm going to give you some questions on here that I'd like you to have a go at home. Little bit of homework for you with the part, whole, just like we've done here. Okay, I'm going to give you a few questions to have a go at, and then take a picture and send it in to me on Dojo. Okay, so your first one is, and you're going to fill in the missing number. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2. Okay, let's have, what's the missing number there? And now I'm going to give you some missing number questions, and don't forget you can draw images to help you solve them. Don't forget that one, and then let's have a go at this one. Don't forget, whatever strategy you want to do, you can draw diagrams or count on, and let's try one more. That's your missing number to find, that's your missing number to find, and that's your missing number to find. Absolutely fantastic. So great work on a session on part, whole. I'm looking forward to seeing how you've worked those out. Bye.